Hi, and welcome to this Hangout, which we are running just to help you get a flair for what this Hangout business is all about. Firstly, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Shurer Hammer, and I'm based at the University of Glasgow, where I research egg production in great skuas and other seabirds, and I'm also interested in pollution monitoring in seabirds.
Yeah, and I'm Amanda Gladix. I work as a research assistant at Oregon State University on the U.S. West Coast, and I'm interested in foraging ecology and seabird fisheries interactions, among other things.
And we'll be the hosts for the Google Hangouts. They'll be running up until the World Seabird Conference in Cape Town. If this is the first time you've heard about a Hangout or Google Plus, do not worry. Google Hangouts are a nice and free service where we can have multiple video chats going, much like an online seminar.
So the idea behind these Hangouts is to increase the interactions between seabird scientists, senior seabird scientists, and early career scientists. And we hope that these will be informal conversations that will provide a fun way to meet each other and exchange ideas and advice. We're using a question and answer format so that the conversation will be driven by the interests of the early career participants. And we expect it to range pretty widely. We don't know where these conversations will go.
There are a few ways that you can participate as an early career scientist. First, if you're excited or interested in making personal connections with some of these masters, you can sign up to participate in the live conversation. This will mean that you will be on air, much in the same way that you would be in a web seminar. We have a very limited number of available slots for each session, so we encourage you to sign up as quickly as possible when they get announced.
Another way to participate is to watch the conversations in real time, either on YouTube or on Google+. And you have the option to submit questions via the comments section. So on the day of the event, you'd find your way to the Google+ or YouTube page and click to view the live Hangout stream. And we'll do our best to bring in questions from the online audience. Depending on how many questions we'll get, we may have to prioritize the live participants' questions, but we'll do our best to include your questions in the conversation as well.
And like this Hangout we've posted now, you'll be able to watch this. You'll be able to watch the other Hangout sessions after they've been broadcast. But we would still encourage people, if possible, to join us for the live Hangouts. This might be the best option if you happen to be out in the field and your favorite master or your seabird hero happens to be featured, during an inconvenient time. You can always tune in later and see what went on.
You could even use that as a way to start a conversation with them when you spot them in Cape Town at the conference itself.
So we hope for lots of people to tune in during the broadcast. We will also set it up so that people watching will be able to fire questions through the comments, as already has been mentioned, on the YouTube and Google Plus site. You'll want to make sure you have a Google account so that you can participate in the comment discussion. Our advice would also be that you go right now and click subscribe on our YouTube channel or follow us on Google Plus to make sure that you get the notifications when the next Hangouts will be. I'm sure there'll be a lot of chatter on Twitter as well under the hashtag MTMSC. And speaking of the next Hangout, Amanda, can you tell us when that's going to be?
Yeah, so our first Meet the Masters session will be happening on March 10th, 2015 at 1700 GMT. And let me share with you a little flyer we have about that session. So we're going to be featuring Rob Surian and Lee Torres, who are both based at Oregon State University on the U.S. West Coast. We're calling this one Pushing the Boundaries of Spatial Ecology for Conservation. We really think you'll enjoy hearing about the work these two are doing to connect animal behavior research and movement ecology to shed light on pressing conservation management concerns. I can also say from knowing them personally, they're both really open and friendly folks, and they're excited about connecting with early career seabird scientists. So we still have 4 slots available for early career scientists to participate, and we encourage you to sign up using the online form. The link is shown on that flyer, and we'll also post that on our Google Plus page by the event. So we'll be announcing the rest of the schedule in the coming weeks, so be sure to check back for more opportunities to meet seabird scientists. We should also actually mention that there's another way to connect with seabirders online, and that's the first World Seabird Twitter Conference. I'm sure
Yes.
you've been involved with that, right? Can you tell us a little bit more?
Yes, sure. So Meet the Masters is not the only clever thing going on in the Seabird online world. There's going to be a Twitter conference, which is scheduled to take place between the 19th and 21st of March. The idea behind it is that you get participants to explain some aspects of the research in a series of 6 tweets. And for those of you that are on Twitter, you'll know that each tweet is limited to 140 characters, so it's really testing the participants to communicate their research in a very or extremely concise way, and I'm sure it'll be a very interesting event. The registration closed last week, and we had 42 people signing up from 11 different countries, so I'm sure it'll be an exciting couple of days.
That's great. Well, I think that's all we have to share with you guys for now, but we really look forward to seeing you online over the next few months. We're planning on having these sessions about monthly. We'll probably skip a couple months in the summer. It's a busy time of year in the northern hemisphere for seabirds. But check the schedule, and we hope you'll sign up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thanks.